I'm gonna come and club the daylights out of this musketeer. Oh, welcome back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. My name is Crow, and today we're going to continue to do the custom battles designed by you. And the first one is this one. It was an ambush. Tribal sandbox. 20 berserkers hidden behind the rocks. 30 archers surrounding blue side of the map, and 12 musketeers on the treetops. It was brought to you by Waichu and Evie. Here we are on the tribal sandbox. First instructions, 20 berserkers hidden behind the rocks. So we'll do that. Berserkers hidden behind the rocks. So I'm gonna put one there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoa. Oh yeah. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, baby. 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 berserkers hidden behind the rocks. Fantastic. 30 archers surrounding the blue side of the map. 30 archers surrounding it. So now we're going to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 29, 30. There we go. 30 archers spread around the map. 12 musketeers on the treetops. And these are obviously the Renaissance musketeers. Right, guys? So, 12 musketeers in the treetops. 1 and 2 and 3. Are those probably going to fall off and die? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I like those ones. 12 musketeers in the treetops. Total of 12,310 points. Therefore, I will give myself a limit, since a limit was not specified, of 12,310 points. How do we fight this? I'm tempted to do an ancient faction army. Just a beautifully constructed ancient faction army. More Cereses inside. More Cereses inside. Fantastic. To back them up, I will give them regular archers around the back because they need a little bit of that range damage going on. Now, I have about 3,000 points to go. Part of me wants to do a Zeus, but I'm not really sure about that. Halberd units here in the back. Some big swingers. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Give me that there big swinging. Grab an archer. Grab an archer. Oh, there we go. 12,200 versus 12,310. Here we go. Can we defeat Waichu and Evie's army? So as you can see on the outside, the musketeers are actually able to shoot from up here, which is completely overpowered. They're able to snipe all these units. On this side, the musketeers, then including this tiny head one, they're not. Oh, this one's able to kinda. This battle here is a little awkward. Archers working on the musketeers, taking them down. In come the berserkers from around the rocks. The ambush begins. Berserkers leaping in. There is a small contingent over here on this side that are probably gonna get slaughtered. In comes this berserker. Check him out. Landing on the hoplites. Let's go, my berserker buddy. I love berserkers. They're one of my favorite units in the game. Over on this side, the berserkers have moved in on the halberds and on the Cereses, but these Cereses are doing work. Now the hard part. A whole bunch of archers around the outside. Hopefully the hoplite's shields can help them get close, because now it is melee versus ranged, and that's not good. I have a bad feel about this, guys. I think we're going to lose this fight. The sheer amount of ranged damage over here on this side that went uncontested is going to ruin my day. We need either more speed to close the distance, more protection to close the distance, or more range on our own side. We're gonna try a Valkyrie run. Maybe these flying Valkyries can get in there and do the job on all these ranged units. I don't know, because they can close the distance. Look at them leap in and charge. And what are these Valkyries doing? Hey, girls, the units are all dead. Are you just having a hard time flying over top of these trees? Is that what's going down? Over on this side, our Valkyries have been completely wiped out by the ranged characters. So, I have a handful of Valkyries, a fair chunk of ranged characters still alive. Pretty much all the Berserkers are dead. Well, that Berserker just got wrecked by this army of Valkyries, and now they dove into all these archers. Guys, I don't know if these Valkyries can get in and slaughter enough of these archers. There's still a fair chunk of ranged characters. This Valkyrie's flying upside down, because why not? She doesn't even want to look at her enemies. She just wants to, like, swing in there backwards. Valkyries, I've got about 4 Valkyries left, a fair chunk of archers, 3 Valkyries left, including our backwards friend. Who's diving in? Getting in there with the Valkyries. Let's go! Valkyries are victorious. Let's go. This next fight is brought to you by Hunter Mast, who says credit limit of 100,000 points. 5 Zeuses, 10 Hwachas, 25 ice giants, and 10 tanks. 25 ice giants and 10 tanks. Guys, I don't have enough space. I don't have enough room. Hold on a second. Here we go. And now the 10 tanks as we've moved over to the much bigger map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How is this fair? 215,000 points. And I get 100,000 points. How is this remotely fair? Well, you know what? You know what? Fine. If you can't beat them, join them. If you can't beat them, join them. Look at that. 100,000 perfectly. Da Vinci tanks galore. And they're just going to do nothing but shoot at these ice giants like you cannot begin to believe. If you can't beat them, join them. The Hwachas are shooting the ice giants. My Da Vinci tanks are shooting the ice giants. My Da Vinci tanks are getting wrecked. I'm not seeing a whole lot of dead ice giant going on. This may have been a poor choice. Those Hwachas are going uncontested in the back. The Da Vinci tanks have not killed a single ice giant. The ice giants continue to ravage my Da Vinci tanks. This fight's over. This fight is over. Okay, Da Vinci tanks is not the way to go. Is this even possible? A disgusting row of muskets, okay? Just a disgusting row of muskets. Over here, I'm gonna have another contingent. You know what? Just remember guns. I'm just gonna put guns and guns and guns and guns. And I heard you like guns, so I'm gonna add some guns. Oh god, add some guns to your guns so that your guns can shoot guns into your guns. And you know what I'm gonna do? Right back here, I'm gonna put a backup of guns. Cause why not? You know, cause once your guns fail, maybe you need more guns to gun the guns. You know what I mean? Just gun up the guns with guns. I'm only at 50,000. Well, let's just add some more guns, right? And then we'll come over here and we'll add some more guns. And maybe one other squad of guns right here. Just rows and rows and rows and rows of guns. And you know what? How about some near point blank guns? Let's have some like darn close, way closer than it should be. Guns. So I heard you like guns. I put guns in your guns. I've said guns on 100 million times because I'm just shocked at how many guns I can fit. 400 gunners. There are 400 gunners. I don't know if you like just 400 gunners, guys. Let's just start the battle. In we go. Wait for the gunshots. Boom, 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 boom. Shooting for days, and the ice giants are still alive. Like, there are so many muskets firing right now. How are the ice giants not dead? There's so much musket fire. The ice giants have that much HP? Are they that durable? Not a single ice giant is dead. The Da Vinci tanks are all still alive as my gunners collapse. Further and further and further. Ice giants wading into the ranks of my gunners. Guys, they're not getting the job done. There's just too much HP. There's just too much. I don't know how to break through the thick wall of ice giant flesh. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. Just a slaughter. A musketeer slaughter. 400 musketeers was not the answer. We will try again. Clear the 400 musketeers. Let's go into here, into the secret category, and let's try maybe a row of bomb cannons. Maybe this is bad. Maybe I'm just inviting myself for a little explosive party of death, destruction, and mayhem. I don't know, but I'm hoping beyond hope that will work. And you know what? Just back here, I'll just do a backup contingency plan of explosive cannons. Maybe the explosions is enough to wreck some ice giants. Come on. Give me those shots. Ice giants. Not going down. Cannons. Futile. Not doing the job. Not doing the job. We need a solution. How do we kill these human meat shields? Okay, human meat shields. How do we kill these absorbing meat shields? 16 Artemis is about 100,000 points. Maybe they have enough arrows to finally take down some of these ice giants until the Hwachas come in and are like, hey, what's up? We're Hwachas in the back line. I don't think this is possible. I don't think this fight is possible. You have given me an impossible battle. Moving on to our next fight, we have Titanium Boa, who says, here's my battle. Map, Spoopy Dynasty. 50 skeleton soldiers, 50 skeleton archers, 25 vampires, 25 candleheads, 10 sword casters, 5 pumpkin catapults, 3 reapers, and you are not allowed to use special units. Here is the enemy army set to go. Lots of skeleton warriors, skeleton archers, vampires, candleheads, 3 reapers, 5 catapults. This is a very imposing army. Grand total worth of 45,500. How do we defeat 45,500 worth of points without special units? I'm not going to use any secret units. First and foremost, I'm thinking a contingent of archers is going to make a massive difference. I'm going to start placing archers, regular living human archers, as opposed to like the undead variety, because I think undead is just unfair. And since we are not the undead, we'd rather as well be humans. So I'm going to put shields here in the front. Just shields like that. And then we're going to do hoplites. It's going to do the human wall bit. Cereses. Now, we've got a lot of money and a lot of ground to catch up on. Front line of berserkers, I actually want them to jump in and cause some mayhem. Here is my army versus theirs. I have some of the melee going in, some bomb throwers on each side. I want that AoE to happen. I have 4 Hwatches hopefully providing AoE on all of these skeleton units, and then a contingency of knights and healers to do the heavy lifting, and then so many reserve archers, it's just disgusting. In 3, 2, 1, go. The fight begins. A little slow-mo. Fire archers firing, regular archers firing. I'm waiting for the Hwatches to lock on. Bombs are being thrown in. Hwatches are firing. Pumpkin catapults coming in from the backside, going after a lot of the ranged units here in the front. Those catapults are going to deal some severe damage. It seems like the majority of the front lines have been wiped out. Now the vampires are coming into the front line to really cause a ton of confusion. The candle units want to push past the archers, having a hard time doing so. Reapers and linecasters, swordcasters are moving in. On the outside, it seems like my Hwatches are still alive. The knights really want in on the action, and the healers are trying to keep them alive. Knights versus vampires right here in the front. My archer contingent on either side is moving in because they really... Yo, where's this knight going? Yo, hey, no flying on the job. Reapers, swordcasters moving in, healers, knights moving in. Tons of range damage. Look at all of my archers here on the outside, ready to provide ranged assistance whenever they actually can walk within range. Reaper causing all sorts of mayhem, sending units flying through the sky. The healers trying desperately to keep their knights alive. Healers still working, keeping their knights alive. Actually, there's only a handful of units left alive. There's a lot of fire here on the ground. Reapers are all dead. The Reapers have been killed. The pumpkin catapults here in the back are still alive. They're definitely causing a bit of an issue. I think the archers, the archer contingent on the left outside and right outside are truly causing the most damage right now. If it wasn't for the sheer amount of archers I had, I don't think we would have won this fight. I think we are just in the cleanup phase as the archers... Oh my god, that catapult could have ruined the day of so many of my archers. A handful of catapults left alive. What are all these units trying to do in here? There's a lot of burning, and my archers are all piling up here in the middle doing what? What are you guys doing? If my archers all catch on fire because they feel like having a party in the middle of the map, I'm gonna be so upset. Is there a unit that is trapped beneath the ground that my archers are trying to kill? And now they're catching on fire. Guys, we're gonna lose when we should have won because of some sort of little glitch, as all of my archers are now catching on fire. This is disgusting. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna run the simulation again, and I will show you at the end because you don't need to watch it a second time. We'll just fast forward. Prepare to fast forward! There we go. That's more like it. No more glitches in the ground, and we were victorious. Very cool battle. This one's called Ice Age by the Gaming Professor. He says Ice Age, 369 cheerleaders next to a Euler. You must have 1 woolly mammoth, 1 raptor, aka the saber-toothed tiger, and have half of the money that it takes to spawn all of his units. All right, let me get this straight. We're gonna get 1 Euler. Here he is, 1 Euler. And he said, and I quote, 369 cheerleaders. All right, this doesn't make any sense to me, but I'm not the one making the battle. Here it is, the crazy fight. 1 Euler, 1 raptor, 1 mammoth, and a boatload of cheerleaders. This is not my level. Here we go. We got it. And I have half as many points, so I have like 90,000 points, like 95,000 points. Okay, 95,000 points it is. Here's what we're going to do with 95,000 points. Oh, frickin' baby. 95,000 points worth of Reapers. Oh, just disgusting. The amount of death. Just disgusting. So many dead cheerleaders. So many dead cheerleaders. The Euler, though, this is the guy we gotta destroy. If he starts throwing, we got a problem. So we kind of need to deal with this Euler right here. Who is dead? I think he's dead. I'm keeping it on slow mo because the sheer amount of units going on right now. The raptor, the mammoth, the cheerleader is going flying. Mammoth is dead. Everything's dead. I'm sorry. That was just disgusting. Tristan with a suggestion called World War I. 35 musketeers, 10 flintlocks, 4 cannons, 2 grenade throwers, 5 blunderbuss, 1 pirate queen, and 3 ballooners. Now, that a total of 17,020 points. I have 17,020 points. How do I do this? I want to go no, hold on. Back him up. Berserkers? Maybe a second row of berserkers? Maybe a third row of berserkers? There we go. I'm just going to do 68 berserkers. We're going to leap in and just cause all sorts of mayhem. Getting in on the musketeers, getting in on a bunch of units of cannons, getting in on them, musketeers, blunderbusses over here, getting completely swarmed by my berserker buddies. I love them. They're probably my favorite unit, most underrated unit in the game. Completely and absolutely slaughtered all the pirate units. Next up, we have Seth, who says custom battle, machine gunner, map Olympus, units 3 musketeers and 90 cheerleaders. Here we are in Olympus. Let's grab our 3 musketeers. 3 musketeers, get it? Reference? 3 musketeers. And then we're gonna add the cheerleaders. There we go, 90 cheerleaders, 3 musketeers. I have 45,750 points. I need to get to the musketeers before they mow down the army. Though I kind of want to see what it looks like. So this is just for science. I want to watch the musketeers in action here. How's the machine gun? Let's see it. Uh-oh. Guys, there's no machine gun. They're not a machine gun. I'm so sorry to inform you. The musketeers, they don't become a machine gun. The clubbers, these accidental clubbers I just dropped, might win this by accident. If they could just get this one musketeer, I will call it a victory. We were hoping that the musketeers would turn into a machine gun, but we're not seeing it now. This one musketeer might eventually win because my clubbers are doing the dumb thing and fighting these cheerleaders over here, as opposed to killing the only thing that's killing them. Oh, musketeers, hold on. For the sake of my own clubber army, I'm gonna come and club the daylights out of this musketeer. Can't believe that worked. Oh, I can't believe that worked. This fight is from Kyle's show, and it is called the Summoners Guild. Clam plus 20 cheerleaders, Snake Archer plus 20 cheerleaders, Scarecrow plus 20 cheerleaders. This is an interesting fight. Clam, like that. Snake Archer is in the ancient one, and then the Scarecrow is this one right here. And each of them get 20 cheerleaders. 32,000 points. Let's just watch this for the sake of science. I just want to see what this looks like. All right, I want to see them summon a whole bunch of things with cheerleaders. Here come all the clams. Clams like crazy. I'm not seeing a whole lot of Snake Archer love. I was hoping the Snake Archer would just like rapid fire snakes, but not so much. Scarecrows are working. Clams are working, but snakes not so much. Let's do this fight for real. I have a grand total of 32,000 points. I want to do an old school knight phalanx. Just a whole bunch of knights and maybe a handful of healers. You know what? That should be plenty to win this fight. In go the knights, who are now being distracted by all the birds and all the snakes and all the clams, but they don't care. They move in, destroy all 3 summoners, and this fight is completely over. Just a matter of cleanup, and we cleaned up pretty quick.